Now, Nadine, what would you tell our public about direct selling? I believe a lot of people have experienced it before, and it probably didn't work out. Maybe they didn't have the right tools, the right coaching, and then a lot of people are some people, not a lot, some people are hesitant to be involved in a direct selling business. What would you say to these people?
Well, I mean, I think it's an interesting thing. I think that people have a lot of valid concerns, which is why when I started Soul Purpose, I wanted to be a member of the DSA. Because the DSA really provides, it was started about 30 years ago by companies like Avon and Amway and Mary Kay and others who were concerned about, you know, how direct selling and network marketing was being portrayed. There were a lot of scams out there, were a lot of dishonest companies. So the direct selling agency is a board that you have to apply to belong to. They go through your compensation plan, your policies and procedures. They go through your finances to make sure you're an upfront company and that your books are in good order and that your policies and procedures are in good order. I think direct selling, though, is the only model where there's an equal playing field, where people are able to come in regardless of income or education, but based on their own personal drive and ambition, they can put their time and energy into it and come out on top. So you can start like at Soul Purpose for $35, and you have an opportunity to make hundreds of thousands based on how many people you recruit, how many products you sell, and it's using a legitimate model. And we've seen it for, you know, stay-at-home moms who are thinking, gosh, I don't want to go back out to work at a department store and put in 40 hours a week and hire a babysitter. I want to have control of my time. And so this business gives you that opportunity to control your time, to control how much time you put into the business, but also control how much money you can get out of it. So I think it really gives you a wonderful opportunity, and it's the only business where two things can happen. Where you benefit when your team members benefit, where when you help other people, you also succeed. And it's also the only business where you get to make as much money as you want to make based on how much time and energy you put in. So I really think, unlike any other business model, it's probably the only one where you can actually create wealth for yourself, where you're not limited by $10 an hour or $20 an hour. You can make $50 or $60 or $100 an hour based on how much time and energy you want to put into this.
Love that.
Yeah,
I really like that. And finally, let's say there's a woman watching. They want to find out their life purpose. Maybe they have glimpses of what they believe they're supposed to do, but they don't know how to tap into their personal purpose, their soul agenda, as I like to put it. What would you say to this person? This woman or man who's watching,
who are thinking about how to tap into their own purpose and their own agenda. I think all of us have a soul purpose. I really believe that, and I think it's really important to begin to journal. I think journaling is an important thing. I meet a lot of women, some who do hair for a living, some women who take care of kids, men who love to work with their hands or play an instrument. And I find that a lot of times the thing that stands in the way of us being able to do the things that we want to do is finances. I met a woman the other day who said, I want to have my own dance studio. I'm working in healthcare right now, but my passion is dance. That's what I want to do. And, you know, in our conversations, it became really clear to her, I can work a business like Soul Purpose. I can gather together the money that I want, and I can begin to go after the things that I'm really passionate about, whether it's dancing, learning to coach, saving the money to open her own dance studio. But I think you really have to begin to journal about it. You have to begin to write about it, and I think it begins to reveal itself. I often think we have all of that stuff locked up in here, but getting it out is what's important. And so I would say to people, journal. Begin to be honest with yourself as you journal, and the truth, the passion will come out. And once you're clear about what that is, then create a plan to get there. You know, don't just have it be, oh, this is my dream and this is my passion, but I go and I do this 40 hours a week and I don't have time for it. I think once you begin that journaling process, it becomes clear what you want to do, and then you have to start working on it every day. You're going to do something.
Be committed to it.
Be committed to it. It doesn't have to be your full-time job. It doesn't have to be something you do even more than 10 hours
Start
a week.
slow.
But as you start working in your passion, it begins to illuminate. It
I like
becomes
that.
to become clear. It begins to unfold. It begins to blossom.
Right.
And that's when things begin to happen that really can be quite magical and powerful and finally empowering. Because it's wonderful to be able, as one of my wellness coach says, to be able to dance in your passion.
I like
Terry
that.
Carson always talks about dancing in your passion, and I think that dancing in your purpose and your passion can be a very powerful thing. But allow it to be revealed, because I think we all have it in our soul. We just have to be able to bring it out.
It's definitely there.
It's
there.
It's there. You just have to bring it out.
Thank you so much,
Absolutely,
Nadine.
it's great.
It's been wonderful to have you with us today. Any final words?
Just great to talk to you. I always enjoy our conversations. You're such a beautiful woman, and you really just illuminate things in such a
Thank
wonderful
you.
way. And I thank you for having me on the show, and thank you for allowing me to share Soul Purpose with you and the larger community. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
It was great to be here.
Thank you.